Hey everyone, it's James. Welcome back with another amazing episode. This is episode 4, From the Streets to the Stove, featuring Malik, aka Nike. Remember, every episode will be out every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Quote of the day: Rock bottom will teach you lessons that mountaintops never will. Me and my dog went from beatboxing in school lunch tables to now he's cooking in restaurants. He turned the story around after prison, and he's bringing the heat in more ways than one. This is a raw, real episode laced with wisdom and comedy. My guest on the show today is Malik, also known as Nike, Nigga I Keep Extra, or Leekie Leek. He's a father, rapper, chef, comedian, and a survivor. Originally from New York, we grew up in the same town. We used to freestyle as kids at the lunch table doing that beatbox. That was my dog. We used to do that C Murder and Snoop, Forget the Mother Niggas.
Yeah.
Man, that was that thing there. We walked through the fire as men and now share passion for purpose, legacy, and rebuild. The main topics that we're going to cover today is about growing up in the streets, the impact of prison and coming home, fatherhood and family. We're going to talk about working in the kitchen, the mindset of a chef, using humor to heal and uplift, fixing credit, building a future, life lessons from the streets and moving different, entrepreneurship and reinvention. In this episode, if this episode hit home, please drop a comment, share it with someone who's rebuilding, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and follow for more real conversation. But what's going on, my boy?
Oh, you know me. I'm just chilling. You know me.
I'm just chilling.
I called off work to do this, so I had to get into free promotion.
Yeah, I got you.
So
yeah, we got you, bro.
Y'all come eat down there. We ain't burning no food, I promise.
Yeah, where you working at down there?
I'm working at RJ Gators in the villages. So come feel fancy with the old people. It smell like mothballs, but the food's good.
Yeah, that's
cool.
cool. You know, I'm down there every day.
Yeah, out there. I'm cooking.
Yeah, I'm down there every day.
I'm living life. Loving life.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Well, let's get into these questions, man. Let's get into these questions.
All right.
The question I got you. Malik, let's take it back. What do you remember about us rapping in school back in the day?
Man, I remember it used to be a bunch of them. We used to leave at school, we used to have a little tape. Everybody coming in and then we hit the beat. They even gonna hit two beats. They gonna hit that. Put the mother nigga, cut them down.
I'm down with a nigga. Yep, let's see murder.
It was so easy.
Yeah.
Hit one of them two beats.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's when I even found out I rap being around this man. I was like, dang. And they were rapping. I said, try this. I was like, oh snap, I'm good. And then I started reading Cat in the Hat, and I blew up.
Yeah. That's all it took, huh?
Yeah, I learned real feeling. I'm writing in crayon right now. That's the website.
He writing the crayon.
I'm writing the crayon. That's the rough draft.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
You really want to know what's going on.
Yeah, man. Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere.
But I got you. When you get ready, man, I help you publish that thing.
Yeah, man. I remember a lot back in the day, man. A lot back in the day.
It was cool growing up.
I felt like an OG. I remember back in the day. I remember we used to have to take. We used to have to catch a ride to get the motor bus.
Yeah.
Nah, but we had buses. We ain't that damn old.
Yeah, that lunchroom, being in that lunchroom in middle school, man, that shit made a lot of memories in there, man. You'd be sitting by the window over there, beating on that table.
What?
That shit brought back a lot of memories.
In the lunchroom.
Yeah.
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I had fun.
Yep, Lakewood Middle.
Lakewood Middle. I did a little in Lakewood High, but then I started moving around. Like my mom was a rapper. I mean, she actually did rap, but not when we was moving around. My mom was like, my mom used to be moving, boy. I'm like, oh, I like
Yeah.
yeah, good. We moving. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know, everybody life different, man. You know, back then, you know, everybody was dealing with their own little issues or whatever else. So whatever they had to do, they did what they had to do. I was thankful. I was kind of thankful growing up because my grandma, we lived in that old wooden house. My granddaddy built that house back in like, he built that house back like in the 50s, 40s or 50s. And I lived in that house. I lived in that house till damn near ninth grade because we had got a brand new mobile home in ninth grade.
And
I
remember that.
Yeah, and they tore the house down because it was too close to the road, so the county made them tear it down.
You know what else I remember? I remember from 8th grade to 9th grade, well, you got big like an Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I was on the
weight.
weight.
This man was shorter than me. I go back to school, man. We in 9th grade. This man big, like he got 4 jobs. I'm like, boy, you don't belong to school. He went straight from 13 to 28.
Man, I was out there on them weights every day. You know, I was trying to do that conditioning shit for basketball. So I was out there on them weights, and my daddy had me out there throwing them blocks. So that whole summer, 8th grade, 7th grade, well, no, 8th grade, because we was going into high school. I was on them weights, man. I was on them weights and throwing them blocks. Yep. And then I got in high school. Yep. I got in high school. Then when I got in high school, I started taking that damn weight training.
Yeah.
Just get on the second one. How did growing up in New York and later our hometown shape your mindset?
It shaped my mind to be open. Really, like you're open to different things, open to different opportunities. To be from somewhere else to be somewhere else, I gotta look at somebody. I had to adapt to what they were doing, and I see how they were moving. And then I go back to New York and I see my roots and how they move, and I'm like, all right, you gotta be open minded to even deal with something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it teaches me to
Knowing how to
open
adapt to your environment.
as far as you can reach. You can get wherever you want to go. Open your mind.
Yeah.
Stop being so cold minded.
Yeah, that's true. An open mind always it helps you to elevate in certain ways. You don't stay set in a certain mind frame.
Right.
Yeah, because my brother, my brother from up there. And he still, huh?
Yeah, on Brooklyn all day.
Yeah, my brother from Elmira up there.
Bushwick. Now, that's how New Yorkers be. First thing you know, you gonna know where they from. Yo, best style. Queen. Yo, son, what you talking about? This Queen, right?
Yeah, I remember when we first talked to you. I thought y'all was talking funny because y'all, I'm from the South, so y'all from up there. You think that shit used to be funny. The way them boys used to talk, we used to talk shit.
They don't even know I'm not from Florida. They think I'm from right down here. Oh, you like the who?
Mm-hmm. So we used to be like, what the shit used to do? Cause Stu, you remember Stu?
Yeah.
They used to be like A, B, C, and then I'd come and I'd be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Oh yeah, those back in the day right there.
Hey, that shit used to be funny. To change your mindset, it help you adapt. So you had to adapt to your environment. It's a good answer. Number 3. What led you into the streets, and what finally pulled you out?
What led me to the street? To be honest, it was my environment, who I was looking up to. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody got somebody to look up to. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely honest right here. Everybody got somebody to look up to. Whether it's a cousin, an uncle, you know what I'm saying? And the person I looked up to he was a drug dealer. He was so dirty. So Back in that day, that nigga was the coolest nigga. I try to walk like a nigga, talk like a nigga, just like everything I did, I try to mimic him. Cause I felt like oh yeah, I like his style. You know what I'm saying? So as a little boy, I'm looking at that and growing up, I'm saying like, all right, man, I really think I could do it, but I was what? I messed up so many times in the street. You done had to help me sometimes, but
yeah,
you know, I had my ups, I had my downs, and when I went to prison, it really like made me just think, like, damn, you got opportunities, you can use them. If you gonna if you gonna stay in the streets, get used to this shit. This shit right here, this ain't nothing. This part of the game, so you better get used to it. And this where you gonna
yes,
be.
it is. Mm-hmm. That's kind of
You feel me?
the same way,
Get
because
used to it. If you wanna be a
growing up,
thug, you wanna be a gangster, you wanna be the hardest, you wanna be the hardest nigga in the world, you want people to fear you, get used to jail. Just get used to it.
yeah,
Don't even
cause
when you walk in there, just make your bunk and lay down and like, yeah, y'all know I am. But act like that with everybody. Not just
yeah,
with some people.
that's how they do though. Let's check this out. Growing up, especially when you don't got a father figure at the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
No father figure in the house. Your daddy gone. You know who your daddy is, but your daddy not there. So, like with me, it wasn't nothing but everybody was selling drugs. All my cousins, like everybody was doing that. And by them knowing my daddy, because the type of person my daddy wasn't no soft ass dude. And they used to walk around with a 12 gauge double barrel, like he used to have that bitch in his pants. And them nigga they wouldn't try him, even though he was he was smoking. They wouldn't try him like that. But he'll make some money though. If he had his mind on making money, he'll make the money. So like them joker, they show love though, dog. Like all of them always show love. Like you ask them, hey man, let me get $5 or whatever else. They be like, here man, gonna go get you something to eat up. So you're like, yeah, this shit here cool. Then you see all them boys riding them box Chevys and you know what I'm saying, making all that money, and you're like, damn, I want to try that shit. You know what I mean? Because everybody trying to find a way out.
That shit come. That shit crazy.
Yeah, and it's there, and it's coming. So it look like it's so easy to do. Like I used to look at some of my cousins. Them boys be sitting down there, have so much money on the floor in their car. My cousin, I be like, damn. And then my other cousin, my cousin Stacy, that nigga used to have he used to come to the house and he used to put all his money in the top dresser drawer.
Yeah.
So we little going in the house, just down there playing the video game, playing the Sega and stuff, and then we go in Stacy's room just messing with shit. And cause he had a chain with a big ass chain with a naked lady on it. And he used to leave it on the dresser. So we'll try to get the chain and wear the chain. And I opened the damn dresser drawer one day. I seen all that money and I said, damn. Like that nigga, this, you know what I'm saying? He got the box Chevy on hammers, got the 215. So I'm like, damn, like these boy making some money.
Yeah.
So that, you know what I mean? Like I want to try that too type deal. So you're right about your environment, man. Your environment leads you towards certain things, especially when the people that's in it make it look like it's easy, make it look like it's good to do, even though the bad side is there. You really don't take in the bad. You just take in what you see as good. Because them boys was going in and out. They was in and out of jail, in and out of jail. So certain ones you see, they get out for a month, they get out for a couple of days, they right back in jail. Some of them doing 5 years, some of them doing 10 years. I got some family member in there doing 30 years, some of them doing 40 years. My brother been in there. Me and him went to prison the same year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still in there. He got 20-some years. So, you know what I mean? It's your environment make a big contributing factor to your life.
I did 3. That was hard on me.
Yeah. Shit, them 18 were hard on me.
This shit. Oh boy. Waking up,
and I
smelling feet. People stink. Don't want to get in. Boy, ain't no shop. Boy, get in there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's not nothing I want to get. Barber pushing your edge back every time you touch. And cost a Debbie cake. Nigga, stop playing.
Yeah. And I came in there with dreads, and buddy cut my hair back. I'm talking about. I was like, man, I'm gonna just get my dogs back. When I first came through intake, know how they make everybody get on the little damn metal bench with your ass in there.
Yes.
Type shit. That's that.
Degrading.
Yeah.
Diabolical.
Yeah. It's terrible. And so after we do through that, they give you a little brown bag with your stuff in, and I had a nice little fit, the little lacrosse stick, the little red bottom shit, like. So my nice watch, all that. Didn't nobody want to take my property when I got to jail, so I had to basically give it all away. So when I went sat down in that chair, and Buddy just grabbed them damn clippers, he just ain't go against the grain at all.
Man, they cut my hair, had shades on. He's just like. Yeah, shades on. He wasn't looking at me. He talking to the guard. I said, yeah, man. I was eating the bologna sandwich. I'm like, hey, bro, come on. That's my neck. But yeah, man.
No edge.
You know what's crazy? When I first got there, I got to prison. It was like, I was like, all right, I'm 140 pounds. I don't know nothing about prison. I don't know anything, but I'm be quiet, listen, and I set my mind that I'm not gonna be on no drugs that I don't be on anyway. I'm not gonna change in here. I'm gonna be me in here. I got a zero fight. I ate good. I was great. But at the same time, I wanted to go home. It mentally was breaking me down. So I went hard at everything I did, and I got out of there. But let me tell y'all something. When you get butt naked, and they put you on that bench, and they say, "Where your canteen maker?" See, I didn't know what that was, so I didn't know what to do. So I asked, "Dude, I said, what's your canteen maker?" You selling that on commissary? I ain't getting commissary line. So dude, like, your canteen maker is your ass, right? I'm like, oh, y'all for real? Somebody get beat up in Butler.
Yeah. That shit, man, that's
for real. Stay out of trouble. You want to play with guns? You gonna let the white boys down have fun. Being ass. Real.
Yeah. That's why I don't get a lot of people want to go back and forth in there. Because you already know, you already experienced it. If you experience something like that one time, why do you want to experience it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? You feel me? How many mistakes? Yeah. How many mistakes you gonna make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be looking at some nigga like
yeah. Especially when you trying to put too much time on them boy, because we gotta realize this. A lot of these boys, they ain't made for this street stuff, man. They come in there, they come out here, and they just following somebody else, but they don't have the mindset to be out here to really have to do what they have to do.
It used to be get some money. Now niggas don't care about no money. Niggas want to body. Niggas don't care about no money. They want no money.
Yeah.
Niggas want to go to the studio. They want to body, nigga. And they want to throw subliminal messages how they kill somebody. They want to body.
Yeah.
They don't want no money.
Incriminate themselves in the music.
They want that clout. They want that acceptance. They want that. That's what they looking for. Acceptance.
Man,
and they feel like if I touch somebody's life with acceptance, they gonna accept me. They gonna respect me.
That's the dumbest.
I'm gonna be scared.
The dumbest.
Nigga, you kill somebody. Nigga,
ain't no reason to be scared now. Check this out. Check this. I ain't trying to cut y'all, but check this out. I was you know how you scroll? Like I was posting some of my stuff on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And a reel came up. It was a kid. Kid just turned. He was like 16. And he was in the interrogation room, and he was talking to the police, but the police, a black guy, he just sitting back, he calm and cool. So the kid was like, hey man, he was like, man, you're not talking to me, man. He was like, man, you knew when I was coming in here that you was gonna charge me because he got a body.
Mm-hmm.
He caught a body. Yeah, he caught a body and got caught for him. So they had all the evidence on him. So he was like, man, so no, he wasn't 16. He wasn't 16. He just turned 18. He just turned 18. And he was like, so you knew you was gonna arrest me before you knew I wasn't coming home when you brought me in here.
Mm-hmm.
And the officer say, what more can I do? You was like, my whole life, my life is gone now. My life is gone now. He was like, son, you put yourself in this situation because you the one that killed the person, right? You
Mm-hmm.
wasn't thinking about your actions before you did them, and now you did it, and now you're thinking about it.
When you say he 8?
Huh?
You say he 8 years old?
18. He had just turned
18.
18.
I thought you said 8. I was about to say, boy, that's a mature 8-year-old.
Yeah, no, he had just turned 18. Like that month, and he went and caught a body, being in the gang, in the damn gang.
Mm-hmm.
And when killed somebody and they got him, he got all the evidence he need to convict him. And he just wanted him to testify on himself. And he was like, so you know I wasn't coming home when you brought me in here. And he was like, you know what you did, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, is anything I could do, anything I could tell about type deal. But it was like he was just sitting there shaking his head, like it's a waste. Because a lot of these kids, they follow the wrong environment.
Mm-hmm.
It never made, the environment makes a person to a certain extent because everybody has their own choices in life. Just like growing up, I could have did a whole bunch of different things with my life other than going to the streets. But I found that was the easy way out. The hard way was too hard for me. You feel me? Everybody wanted the quick and fast. They wanted the quick and fast. They didn't want the grind. Yeah, they didn't want the grind because pressure makes diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You go through so much pressure, and then it comes out something beautiful, and it's way more valuable, right?
Yep.
But a lot of us settle for that cold, though. They settle for the cold because both of them come from the same thing, right? So the same thing with these kids. You can raise them up. You direct them the right way, even in a 2-parent household.
Mm-hmm.
You got a father, mother there, and you're guiding them the right way. Then once they get older, or once they start hanging around these other kids that's probably living totally different, don't got no structure, none in their house, they end up in the street, life sentence, 10 years, 15 years, and they don't think about how hard it is. They don't know it's gonna be hard. They gonna know that they put more pressure on themselves. Cause when they get their ass out of there,
yeah,
ain't nobody just finna hand you no job.
yeah, no.
Yeah, they don't know that though.
And don't let it be. You got murder too. That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard.
they gonna look at you crazy.
Yeah, they like, man, I'm putting my life at jeopardy giving you a chance.
Mm-hmm. The murder, robbery, firearm. Anytime you get them, they really don't want to give you no job because they think you're gonna rob them. They think you're gonna shoot them. They think, you know what I mean. You know firsthand.
Yeah. Yo, bro, I can wash your car. I don't know. Then you kill somebody.
Yeah.
You just want to wash your car. You scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lock the door while you wash your car.
Nah, you're gonna be like, nah, bro. I'm gonna just go down the street.
Yeah,
So, you know they got the
even
robot.
niggas in the street gonna treat you different. They gonna respect you, but they gonna be like, you know what I mean? But, hey, buddy, I can get some work. Hell no, nigga. We gonna give you a little something to keep you out the way because you really dangerous. So we keep you calm until we
Yeah.
need you. But that's how I do. The reputation go down. It really go up, but then it go down because really people scared to fuck with you. Don't do no business. I don't even want to buy your weed from a nigga that killed somebody. I was gonna ask you first, but I heard what happened to the last nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. But let's get back on the question. All right, we going into life after prison. What was the hardest part about coming home after prison?
The hardest part was trying to like adapt the crowd. Like when I'm out, everybody moving, nobody telling me what to do, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like getting accustomed to being around a lot of people, not thinking everybody just plotting and moving on you. Some people enjoying their life. You feel what I'm saying? In prison, nah, you think you gotta watch your surroundings. You become real aware of everything that was going on. Even if you're a person that was never aware, you go to prison, you're gonna become aware. Cause you got to. Cause they could be plotting on you.
Now you gotta watch your environment.
People play chess enough for a reason every day because niggas in there making chess moves. And you need to know if a nigga is coming towards your territory.
Mm-hmm.
So you can protect what you got. That's a jungle. That's a zoo. It's locked up animals in it. It's gorillas, it's lions, it's squirrels, it's snakes,
yeah,
it's
some
rats.
Giselles in there too. Some sheep.
Man, all type of animals in that zoo. And they all plotting. And they all moving.
Yep.
See, but when you out in the free world, you ain't thinking like that. Cause everybody just living their life.
Mm-hmm. So basically, coming home, your hardest part was trying to adapt back into real life.
Yeah.
I know when I first came home, they say being in a cell don't really institutionalize you, depending on the amount of time you got to do. The majority of my time, they had me damn near in solitary confinement. We was in there because we was in the damn YO camp. So being in the YO camps, they call them gladiator camps.
I remember.
So it's always them little hard headed ass jokers fighting. There's a whole bunch of gang shit. So the kid, they will lock the whole prison down because of one part. Because this gang part, they'll lock the whole prison down because they know it's gang members in every damn part. They don't want somebody coming crashing out. So being in that shit, they used to let us shower every 3 days. So we locked in this cell with this boy. So I started reading a lot of books. Watch this. Basically, we used to call it watching movies. Reading books, cowboys, western, like whatever I could put in my hand. I started reading like 2 books a day because I'm confined in this cell. But when I came home, it kind of messed me up because I couldn't go out the door. You feel me? I ain't touched no grass or none of that. So when I came home and went to the little crib, had a little apartment, man, I went sat down on the damn floor in front of the refrigerator. Open that bit, close. Open it, close. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm free. I'm feeling free as in, like, I'm here, but it kind of still had me feel like I was trapped because I didn't want to go outside. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't want to do anything. It took me a little minute to adjust. But I can't eat. It's a fool that go back and forth in there, man. All right, let's go to question number 5. How did becoming a father change your perspective on life and hustle?
Shoot. See, I know my father, my father cool, but he didn't like raise me. You know what I'm saying? My sister father raised me. So when I became a father, it was like, all right, man, I gotta be there for this person is me. This is who I am. So I gotta make sure this person is straight and do not go through what I didn't go through. So all I'm here to do is soften the blow. My mama had it hard, but I didn't have it as hard as my mama had. You feel what I'm saying? I had it hard, but my son won't have it as hard as I have it, and his son won't have it as hard as he has it. As long as we do better than our parents, then we're doing good. That's what we're here for. So that's why I was like, when I became a father, I already automatically this I gotta raise him to be a man, so I gotta become a man.
Mm-hmm. And you're growing with your kids, because a lot of times we're all first time parents, right? The first kid is first time being able to raise a kid, so you still learning and they're learning too, right? So y'all gotta learn a process of becoming a parent, a father. They gotta learn a process of becoming a kid, right? So the perspective of a father is being a better example, being a better leader, being a better teacher, being a better educator, right?
Yeah.
And leading by example, right? Because a lot of us can tell somebody to do something, but we're not showing the same thing in our action. So that's one of the things that helped me, because me turning my mind around, myself around, I had to lead by example. Right? So in the street life, I stopped the drugs, stopped selling it, stop all that. Because I can't say, hey, y'all don't sell no drugs. Y'all can't drink, y'all can't smoke weed, y'all can't do none of this. But I'm sitting there getting high. They be like, that's like the pot calling the kettle black, right?
Yeah.
You still doing the same thing, so how the hell you gonna tell us not to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So my whole thing on that, it was like I have to lead by example. And being a father and trying to be a better father than however you was raised, the path of life that you had to take, as you said, you had to kind of like soften the blow because your kids were way more privileged than you. Right? I got 12 of them.
I got 10.
Huh?
I got 10.
You got 10. I got 12. So that's a heavy load to carry, ain't it?
Whoa. Very.
Huh?
Very.
That's a heavy load. We pulling semi trailers behind us. So imagine the weight. Imagine the burden that you got to do, because you're dealing with. I'm dealing with 12 different personalities. You're dealing with 10 different personalities plus your personality. So you got to adapt to each one of them.
Personality.
Yeah, and you don't know how they're gonna be today. You don't know how they're gonna be tomorrow. Yeah.
They be switching up. But you know, my youngest is 12. I got two 12-year-olds. And they like, my youngest, they to the point they like, they starting to know what they want to do in life. And like, you know, and like they don't want to be daddy's little girl no more. They back.
They want to go on their own lane.
Yeah. I can see them growing up. They love daddy, but they get around teenagers. Yeah. They just call after.
That's
I might get a hug every now and then.
Yeah.
That's
They'll be like, hey, how you doing? You okay? Are you breathing today? Hey, can you make sure? Can I get that? Can I get this? Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna start making this stuff. What you want? You want a Bobby dog? I'll make a Bobby dog. You need some stick and some moss? I'll make it. This Ken is in the homeless. Look, I'm doing bad.
Yeah, that's it. All right, where we at? That's what, number 6. What are some things you had to unlearn after getting out of prison?
I had to learn. Really, you know what's funny? I didn't really try to. If it wasn't at a book, I really didn't try to get accustomed to it. Like, I want to get my hair cut like that. I want to do nothing. I wasn't trying to do like anything. But when I came home, bad habits anytime they happen, I was just like, I just got comfortable. Because I'm the type of person that do, I'm a hard worker. So I'm going to do everything 100%. You feel what I'm saying? And when I got time to relax, I'm going to relax. So when I came home, it wasn't really no time to relax. It was just blowing my mind
It's
like,
grind time.
yeah, I'm free. Now it's time to, this the easy part, yeah, not the hard part is getting the plan and making it work, even when it rains.
Yeah.
But it only rained for a little while.
Mm-hmm. I remember hitting you up when you got into the halfway house.
When I got a half, I had to ride a bike.
Yeah, I know. You don't remember me coming down the road, and I looked. I said, "Damn, that's Malik right there." We were just going to go Mosa Crack.
Yep.
I said, "What's up, man?"
Riding the bike, man. I was hot. I did that for a year.
You was getting it though.
Yeah, I had to go get it.
You was getting it. What you ride now?
I ride a Mercedes.
A Mercedes. You went from a bike to a Mercedes, huh? That's a hell of a transformation, ain't it?
Yeah, that's like, oh yeah, dang.
That thing don't jumped up 1,000%.
Yeah. You looking at that bike, I'm riding that bike. I'm riding the bike. Like, look at that bump. You probably finna go buy some crack right now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's in the bin. Who is it?
Hey.
I got off crack. They were like, damn,
that's real, though. Hey, that's real, though. That's real, though. That show the hustle. That show the hustle in the grown man, though, huh?
Hard work pay off. Nobody you work hard, you get what you want.
That's the hustle.
You can afford anything, you just can't afford everything.
Yeah.
Remember that. Learned that from Uncle Lee. Don't call me your damn.
All right, let's get to this one. Let's talk about chef life and passion. Number 7. You've got a good passion for cooking. Well, you got a passion for cooking. How did that start?
My grandma. My grandma was the best cook I ever tasted. Ever since I was born. Like when my grandma Toya, she can cook anything and make it taste good. A rock. I be in there like, damn, grandma, this is good as rock. But she used to tell me cooking ain't nothing but playing with seasons. You know what I'm saying? Mix them up, they make different flavors. And she used to have me in the kitchen with her, told me how to keep things organized, told me how to cook. So I'm like, damn, I like cooking. I like eating. I don't know why I'm so skinny. I'm really a big nigga. But she had taught me how to cook. My brothers started cooking in restaurants first. And then I was like, damn, I was washing dishes. And I was a dishwasher for years. And they were like, man, you need to try to get them to fry. So I got them to fry. And then it's like, man, go ahead and get them the grill. I got them the grill. And I've been in the grill ever since. But they up my pay. I'm about making $9 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now we make way more than that.
Yeah. I got a story for you. Check this out. I was at school to get my painting and stuff, right? Got into some little mess with my little cousin. Got car loss. I had to go to jail, violate my probation. So my ass back to jail. So I had to do 90 days. I got out. And I got into my homeboy got me a job at Carrabba's down in the village. And I worked that job for 2 years. 2 years straight. I was only making $9 an hour for 2 years. And to tell you the truth, it really wasn't too much about like the money. It was about the humbleness that job gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because for those 2 years straight, I didn't get in no damn trouble. I didn't go back to jail. I'm talking about that was the longest stretch I had.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That was the longest stretch I had in my life. At that point in time, I think I was 20. I think I was 24. That was the longest, 23, 24. The longest stretch I had. Any other time, I'd have been on got back in trouble 6 months, 3 months. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'd have got right back in trouble. But it humbled me so much. And I started back dabbling back with the shit again. And them little $70, $80 or so that I was making a day had me feeling some type of way. But I was good for 2 years now. I done got my license back. I bought me a car. And I told myself one day I just get up drunk. I said, man, I ain't going to that damn place. Fuck that job. I'm gonna quit that job, right?
Yeah.
I got pulled over 3 times that same day. 3 times in one damn day.
Damn,
The
boy.
third time, first time, my cousin didn't put no gas in the car. I'm going to go catch a swing in the shores before I go down there. Car running out of gas. I got it was a 90, I think like a 93 Crown Vic. I'm mashing it. Police intercepted, all in the ass. And coming by Lakewood High School, and state trooper coming this way. I'm going that way, going towards the old McDonald's. That bitch said, oop, 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 about to run out of gas. I hit the gas floor. I'm doing about 80 miles an hour. So coming through the school zone, state trooper coming this way. And I was going too fast to slow down. They already done got me. But I wasn't finna stop.
Yeah.
Kept mashing the gas. I get to the damn, to the Quick King, and they got the little button. I popped the button and opened the gas tank. Then by that time, they done pulled in behind me. It's a lady on one side, a dude on the other side. The motherfucker jump out that bitch with the gun.
Yeah.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. I stick my head out the window. I say, I'm not trying to run. My car running out of gas. They say, that
Y'all
bitch
gonna
gave
put
me a
$5 on it?
$400 ticket.
Oh, so y'all gonna put $5 on it?
Yeah. That shit gave me a $400 ticket. I left from there.
You got
off. Yeah. Yeah, I left from there. Still drinking. Saying fuck the job. I should have took my ass to work after that. I paid the ticket. I wasn't gonna lose my license.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to work. Still went doing the same shit. Police followed me from the store. Caught me down the road. I had some weed in the car. Had the dude right there. They was looking for somebody else. Told me if I know who they was, they'll let me go. I said, man, I don't know where the hell that person at. So they gave me a ticket. I had to go to court for that. But the next, I went back to the damn store. Same police. They was following me. I'm drunk. I'm drunk now, but I'm still riding. Go to the damn store again. They follow my ass again. They get behind me, turn the lights on. I got a natural ice and the car. There was a little bit left in the damn can. So I grabbed a damn can, throw the shit out the window driving, hit the fucking police hit the police fucking windshield. Yeah, hit the windshield. Then they was pull my ass over again. And he was like, damn, I just seen you. I said, man, the fuck y'all following me for? He said, man, you threw a damn beer in my damn windshield, man. He said, man, took my ass out, had me doing the damn sobriety test. Took my ass to jail for a DUI. I lost my license for 5 years.
Yeah.
I had just got them back, too. Didn't have them bitches 6 months.
Damn, boy.
Didn't go to work that day, and that shit fucked me up for 5 years.
Now I go to work all the time. I gotta go to work. Gotta give you something. A man wake up and get something. I can't sleep all day. I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get my rest, I get my rest. When I'm up, I'm up.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go. Grandma got you in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to 8. What's your favorite dish to make? And what does being in the kitchen do for you and for your spirit?
I think I cook my best when I'm like listening to gospel music. And plus my favorite dish is barbecue ribs and beans. I know it's like I love barbecue chicken and barbecue. It don't matter. Only just barbecue.
About them pork and
And I
beans?
like the yellow rice like some pork and beans. Let me see. And I like yeah, that like fried chicken. I'm simple, but I can cook anything, no matter what it is. I can look at it and cook.
What does listen to the gospel music do to you when you cook it?
What you said?
What do the gospel music do to you when you cook it?
It made me feel like when I'm cooking and I'm listening to gospel, it made me feel like I'm more in control. I cook better than listening to any other music when I'm cooking. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a force. Ain't nothing can stop me right now. I can't be stopped. I be feeling like this gonna taste the best. It's gonna be the best food they ever gonna taste in their life. So I'm cooking with from a happy place. So I'm not, you feel what I'm saying? My food gonna taste better.
Yeah. Make you feel like grandma in the kitchen with you.
You said what?
Make you feel like grandma in the kitchen with
you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma cook. Grandma's old real New York.
Yeah. Grandma be the best cook ever.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma used to cook on a we had an
think you
old
going
wooden
down.
stove.
Your volume down. I can hear you, but yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Let me turn this up a little bit then. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said grandma be the best cook.
Yeah.
My grandma used to make a stew. We used to come home. We had a wooden stove, like a wooden stove in the living room down there. And she used to come home. She used to make a stew. We used to have okra, tomatoes, corn. That's like same thing she cooked every day. She cooked that multiple times a week. But it was filling because it had like she'll put like some hamburger, some sausage in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my favorite food growing up. Well, we come getting close to the house, you used to smell it. Like I know what grandma cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, I love to cook. I love to see people's faces. And you know what? I love to cook when people think I can't cook. And then I'll be like, I'll make something for them, like spaghetti, anything. I know they be acting funny about spaghetti, but I can make pasta, chicken Alfredo, however you want it. I can make red fish, seafood, shrimp, anything. Like I know how to make it. I know how to make it. So when you like, damn, I ain't never taste that.
Yeah. Like cooking could be your peace then, huh?
I can't hear you.
So cooking could be your peace, like a peace of mind when you're out there doing it.
Yep, that's my piece. That is my piece. Cooking my piece. Music is my piece. I also engineer. So when I'm putting music together, I'm like, I love to be creative. I love to keep going, doing something, getting better at something. I ain't got no broken clock. Got no time to waste.
No, gotta do whatever you can now. Don't wait for later.
That what?
Shit number 9. Huh?
I can hear you real low now.
I say you gotta do whatever you like now. Don't wait for later.
Yeah. Do it now.
Yep, do it now. Get it done. Content, everything. Get it out there. Don't wait on it. You got an idea, move on it. Because if you take too long to move on it, then it dissipates.
Yep.
All right. Number 9. Do you see food and entrepreneurship ever emerging for you in the future?
Oh, most definitely. If I could get a restaurant or food truck, or, I damn sure would love to have my own restaurant. Have my own restaurant. I actually got a book with my own menu and everything. I got a phone full of recipes and everything. Certain things. Dessert. Different
You need to write it down.
foods, all that type.
Do you ever write your goals down?
Always.
You write them down and kind of like affirmation.
Yeah, you gotta write your goals down. I write my goals down. I wrote my wants, my needs, And what I would do with my ones if I ever had them. I'm a big dreamer. I believe you can do anything. You gotta organize. And I know what I want. I know what I need. I know how to move forward. I know what's important, what's not. I make short-term goals. I got long-term goals. You feel what I'm saying? I still congratulate myself because I came from a long way, and I'm still here. There's a lot of people in my age that ain't here.
You got to pat yourself on the back because a lot of people is not self-motivated. A lot of people be waiting on other people to boost them up to get them to exercise, to boost them up to get them to write a book, to boost them up to go to work in the morning, right? If you can't boost yourself up, for one, you can't always depend on somebody else to be cheerful, right? Because you're not in their mind. You're not in their mind. You're not in their body, right? But you're in your mind. You're in your body, right?
Yeah, I'm my biggest fan.
Yeah, you gotta be.
I'm my biggest fan.
You gotta be.
Check this out. My uncle always said, if I'm a piece of shit and everybody think I'm a piece of shit,
then I'm a piece of shit.
Why would I agree? Why would I agree with y'all about me?
Yeah, that's crazy. But you said it right, bro. You gotta be your biggest fan.
Got to.
Gotta be your biggest fan. All right. Now let's talk about credit and growth. You've been focused on building credit. Why is it so important to you now?
Credit is a message that the elites are sending out to different businesses to let you know that, hey, that person in the pay. So it's a message. Pay on time and you'll have good credit. But let me tell you something. Some people got bad credit or got no credit and don't even know that no credit is
just as worse as bad credit.
A company that give you 10. But it's up to you to hold on to that. Remember, your bills come first, not the club, not to make somebody else rich. The bills come first. And once you pay your bills on time, and you do it for like a year, it goes up. They got all type of apps. They got all type of things you can go through. I was on a run for 3 years and worked on my credit. Tell me, come on. I was on a run. Police looking for me. I'm going to work every day. They ain't stopping nothing. They looking for me, and I'm at work. They looking in the wrong spot.
That they can hanging out.
And then I was like, I know I'm gonna go to jail. I know I'm gonna have to go do this time. So what can I do that nobody can take away? I worked on my credit.
You wasn't wrong for that.
So, and then when I went to prison, I learned about more credit, learned how to invest your money, make your money move for you. You don't move for the money. But first, you got to be able to concentrate. A lot of us one track mind. Concentrate. Concentrate. You got a job? Work hard, save some money. You got a car? Just don't drive it. Rent it out. Got a house? Rent out a room. You mean anything, everything. You like clothes? Sell them. You like purses? Sell them. You like cars? Yeah. Get involved. Everybody knows something. Get to what you know.
Yep. And when you're doing something that you like to do, it's not considered a job. Right? It's kind of more of a hobby.
Credit can get you a long way where money can get you, but with that. Credit get you a business, a house, just as good as money. And it leaves your name at a status that people can respect and say, hey, you know what, this man pays his bills on time. I don't mind loaning $150,000.
Yep. You gotta have it. And a lot of people, especially like when you need a car and you want a decent car, you really don't want to go to a buy here, pay here. You're gonna have some okay credit. And it's certain hacks to credit. So when I first started building my credit, I started out with a prepaid credit card. It was Open Sky. So Open Sky, I put a $200 limit on that card. and we use like $5 or so a month because they want you to use at least like 1%.
Mm-hmm.
And if you use that 1%, it will show the creditors that you don't need the money that you're trying to establish credit. Right? Set it up on auto pay, let it pay it back itself, and just don't use no more at a limit because they tell you to use at least 30%, but 30% is going to take your credit score down. You got to use at least 1% of the credit card to help them know that you're not trying to use the credit, you're trying to build credit. And there's so many apps that you can use to start the credit. There's another one called Kickoff. You borrow $12, pay $1 back every month, and then it'll start reporting on your credit that you're paying something back. It ain't nothing but $1. So it's just simple things like that.
Ain't nothing but $1.
Yeah, nothing but $1. You borrow $12, pay $1 back a month, and it'll start reporting on your credit.
That's free. That's free game for y'all.
Yeah, that is free game. Yep. All right, let's hit number 11. What's something you wish people coming from my background knew about money and credit?
I wish my people really knew about what money was. Money is, let's get to what money is. Money is a tool, right? And if you got a hammer and you trying to mop the floor with it, that hammer is useless. You're using it wrong. You feel what I'm saying? You have to learn how to use that hammer, because that hammer is for banging nails, not to mop the floor. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
So the same thing is with money. Money is a tool. You gotta know how to use it. You gotta know how to play the game. If you misuse the money, you misusing this tool. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could use this money to make money and take money to make money. You feel what I'm saying? You have to use properly. Now, what you need about credit is upping your status in your name. It's saying that you can go do things that other people can't go do, because it's like a club. You know what I'm saying? It's like a club that you can get in, but you gotta pay all your bills on time. And we'll let you in this club. That means you can go to the dealership and walk there and say, I want that car, and you ain't gotta put $1 out your pocket. That means you can go and walk anywhere if your name is worth money. Because you're making your name worth money. Like, I can sign and you deliver the furniture at my house and my credit's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't gotta pay it 3 months later. And my payment's low, so you know I'm gonna pay.
I ain't gonna get a little interest rate.
That was it.
Yeah.
LaQuisha, hell no, that bitch a high risk. That bitch ain't paying us 10 cents.
Yep, they ain't gonna want to get it to you, especially when you go in there. You go in there and your credit low, and then you got a lot of people have them cable bills on they thing that they never pay, and they be like $100 or so, and that stuff just ruin your credit because a good percentage of people don't really own a house, man. Because
rent a house right now.
Yeah, because the price is so high, and like even with renting a house, you gotta have okay credit.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna require double deposit. Now, some places, even though you have good credit, you might have good credit, but they still want a double deposit. First, last, and security.
Oh yeah. They want that first, last, and security.
Yeah.
They want that. Especially like, y'all gonna mess up my wall.
Yeah, dogs too. Don't come in that part of the house with them dogs, man. Don't forget about that $500 pet deposit.
Yeah, I need that pet deposit.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah, they want it all. In certain places, they want you to have the insurance paid on that too. So it'd be like you get renter's insurance with the dog insurance. Yeah. All right, let's hit number 12. What are some first steps you recommend to someone who wants to fix or build their credit?
The first step I would tell you to do is get you a chime credit builder card. Move on. Get you a job. If you ain't got one, go get a job first.
So first step, job first.
Yeah, first step, job. What's the word of it? J-O-B, job.
Yep. And don't get fired for stealing boxes on your day off.
Rest in peace, Bob. But yeah, hey, get you a job. Once you get your job, to send your money to your chime. When they send it to your chime, make you a credit builder. Put your money in your credit builder. Use that credit builder. They're going to send you a middle card once you use it. It's going to help build your credit. Hey, look, he's good. He gets some kind of income. So he keep paying all this. He's getting gas. You buy cigarettes, whatever you're doing. You're using that credit builder card. You feel what I'm saying? You don't use your debit card. You feel what I'm saying? Now that go get you a credit card. Now you don't really need to be using your debit card because you really don't need to be spending more than what you got. So you need to know how much you make monthly, and you need to get a credit card. And once you got the credit card, they can put you up. You got a middle card. You're doing good. Now you're up. They're giving you a chance. Take that credit card and keep it for a year. Don't use it, but don't use it. Don't need more than what you spend. You feel what I'm saying? And if you can't afford it 3 times, don't buy it. If you can't afford it 3 times, don't buy it. That means you use everything. You see some Nikes in the mall, and you say, "Damn, I want them Nikes. Damn, Nikes fresh." If you can't buy them Nikes 3 times, don't buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford it.
That makes sense.
Right?
Try to live on 70%. Say try to live on 70% of your income.
Come on. Now you go to the mall, you can afford it 3 times. That means you do good. That means I could buy this. I could buy this. I'm straight. And it ain't even hurting.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's how you gotta work credit card. Y'all women, y'all get y'all income tax. Put the whole thing in the bank. Get a loan. Get a loan for half that. Not even half that. Get like a stack. Pay it back. Credit go up. Fast. That's a fast way.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can borrow some money from the bank. The bank don't mind loaning you money, get this money in the bank.
Yeah, and don't give it to them boyfriends or whatever that's out here to say they're going to flip it in 30 days.
We'll flip it. Well, she can flip it in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna flip it. You gonna flip it.
Yep. And next thing you see, they give it to them boys and they got that little Altima, whatever they driving, sitting on 24.
Yeah. She ain't even driving.
Yep.
Yeah. You brought an Xbox, he played. They hit me at the house. They brought a car seat, a car, and they flipped the rest of it, and that shit was gone.
Yeah, a little bit of clothes too.
Fuck that.
Get the clothes.
Y'all think about the mall. It's coming. Don't blur the day. You know how many people get their income tax and hit the mall and buy their kids shoes, clothes, and all this? Like, yeah. Man. Save your income tax for 2 years and see how far you'll go.
Yeah. Yep, and start investing in ETFs, exchange traded funds too. Yep, stocks. Stocks is the game. But that's a totally different.
I can't get them all the stocks.
Yeah.
I can't get them all.
Yeah, gotta get in them stocks.
Y'all look out on to read. I wrote a book.
No. All right, let's hit entrepreneurship and life lessons. What's your vision for the next 5 years with your business, within business, family, and finance?
Next 5 years, I hope I'm mastering financial freedom. Next 5 years, I hope I'll be on big screen, tell a joke, or an action movie or something. I got dreams. My dreams look too big. But dream, y'all. The next 5 years, I want to. I see me with a lot of business. I feel like I'll be getting to know the push, the goal, the ups and downs. in the 5 years,
the
the ups
5
and
years, the ups
downs
and
of
downs of
owning
owning
and trying to
and trying to
owning and trying
owning
and trying to keep it
keep it
established,
established,
bills,
bills,
finances,
finances,
everything.
everything.
So I feel
So
like if
I
I
feel
can
like if I
master
can master
financial freedom
financial freedom
in 5 years,
5 years,
I'll be able
I'll
to
be able to
build a lot of
build a
business,
lot of business,
do a lot of
do a lot of the.
I got a lot of
I got a
ideas,
lot of ideas.
but I got to get the
But I
right
got to get the
team
right
too.
team too.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Excuse me, because
Excuse
I
me,
will
because
jump
I
on
will
top.
jump on top.
It's a lot
It's a lot of
see, I lose
see,
it
I
too.
lose it too.
My bad.
My bad.
Keep going.
So
My bad.
basically, you wanna have a business running in the next 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
right? You doing your restaurant thing or your food truck. Have your finances, everything in order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Building financial freedom so you can do whatever you want to when you want to, right? Spend as much time with your family, your kids.
That's your team.
That's your team. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let's hit 14. What motivates you to keep going, even when things get rough?
It can't be that
It can't be
bad.
that bad.
It could be
It
worse.
could be worse.
So get up
Get up
and go
and
hard.
go hard.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like
every day having a chance to go it make me go hard. Every day when I wake up, I got a chance. So why would I waste the opportunity? I got a chance to go hard. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So basically, it doesn't matter the circumstance. It doesn't matter what's going on.
Go hard.
You just don't get up. You're going to show up every day.
Yeah.
Gotta show up. Yep. Hard time, stressed out, whatever's going on. You gotta show up.
You can't give everything energy. It's some choices. If all right, I can understand somebody dying. I can understand, you losing a close member. I understand that. Totally understand that. But we talking about, this person get on my nerves, or my kids acting up, I don't know what to do with them, or you know what I'm saying? I can't pay all these bills. It's crazy. You gotta stop and think and say, I'm still here. Relax, and let me start over. And just don't give everything energy. Oh, I gotta speak my mind to this person. Say this. Nah, no, you don't. Nobody cares. Only you care. Because it bothers you. Nobody cares. Live your life, go hard. Don't look for acceptance. Nobody gonna ever accept you. Go hard. Go hard. Be you.
And failure. Learn from your mistakes. Mistakes is failing. Fail yourself to success. Everybody has did the same thing over and over again, and you don't even realize you did it, right? Mm-hmm. How many times did you fall off the bicycle before you learn how to ride it properly?
None.
You fail your way to success.
I was just a bike. I learned that first try.
Yeah. That means you already had the game plan then.
How many times I tried to play basketball?
How many times you try to play basketball?
A lot. A lot. I still can't. Well, I'm on the good. I can dress good, but when it comes to like actually playing basketball, I'm on the good on 2K in the game. When it comes in real life, yeah. But I keep trying.
Practice is key. Learning through failure is the key. No matter what situation it is, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your family. Keep it moving. Because eventually you'll learn yourself into a successful pattern and everything else will fall in place. All right, let's hit 15. What advice would you give your younger self or anyone still caught up in the street life?
Ooh. My younger self, I'd be like, watch this around. This shit ain't no game. Like, watch around, watch how you moving. You feel what I'm saying? And stop playing. Find out why you wasting time. You feel what I'm saying? And for any other vet in the state, man, thugs don't live that long. They
No,
do
they
live.
don't.
They live in prison. And like I say, you want to be in the street. I ain't the person to judge. I ain't gonna come and brag you and try to be your daddy and nothing. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. People really dying. And you ain't making enough money to pay for your own funeral. Get the hell out the street. For real.
Yeah.
You ain't making enough money to pay for a lawyer. Fuck you got bond money, nigga. You need lawyer money.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that shit.
And everything don't last forever.
If you can live your life without having any kind of mercy on anybody, go do that. Do what you gotta do. Cause you put your family, you put your children, you put everybody in danger if you decide that you want to be in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
You want to switch, no, you need to switch your life.
Yeah, you got what, 3 ways, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dead, in jail, or what?
In prison. Oh,
Dead in jail or prison, or junk it out here in these streets.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
And be the one that be like, yo, that'll be me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hold $5.
Yeah.
Nigga, your knees ask you doing that shit.
Yeah. Cause
yeah, man. It's sad
y'all
that
that
you see somebody change that you grew up with, that you know. They change.
Yep, they look totally different now.
Totally different, act totally different. It's like, yo, what?
Age faster because it's just like now, a lot of them, even growing up in our era, a lot of them was out trying everything. It was like a candy store. Oh, they got some new exit pills. They got some new Percocets. They got some new this or that. And everybody, they was just trying everything. Like,
yeah. Back in that day, that was medicine. You wasn't no pills, that's no weed. You know what I'm saying? It was weed. Some niggas was doing coke, but it wasn't like pills and shit. Not niggas. Now it's just like,
yeah,
man, pop a perk, nigga
yeah,
emotional.
Yep, taking them damn rocks is all that crazy mess. Like everybody
know the end game.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn, boy, this don't time, boy. It's just like jokers don't stop. But I know one thing I would have told my younger self, kind of the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come out here and play.
Don't come out here and play.
Cause you already done made your mind up. Whatever you gonna do, save your money, keep your ass in school, take care of your family. Take care of your family. I probably would have went to the military or something. Cause I already went to a boot camp. I went to a free boot camp where they got a little workout me for free. At least in the military.
Yeah.
I would have got a pension when I got out.
I'd have myself. Nigga, don't get on drugs. You already look like Pookie. Don't be a Pookie.
Yeah. And a lot of things, another thing I would have told my younger self, get your education, man. Stay the hell out them streets, though.
Yeah.
Stay out them streets.
Streets ain't no love.
You see how it sucks everybody down. It pulls everybody in the hole because they think that's the only thing they could do. And then you get stuck in that way. So no matter how many times you get in trouble, you'll keep resorting back to that because it was easy for you. The easy route is not always the best route. Sometimes you got to go through that little turmoil. Sometimes you got to go through that building phase to see where you really want to be at and what you really want to do in your life. All right? You got to know what you want to do because a lot of times we have a talent. You have a talent as a kid and you don't really realize it, but it's there because everybody's already blessed with it. But you don't know how to polish it. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I was growing up, I used to write music. I used to, like, it comes, if I hear a beat, like to this day, if I hear a beat, I come up with a hook verse like nothing. And I used to do that as a kid too. I used to draw, you know what I'm saying? So it just things that come to you easy is your gift. Where we at? Legacy and mindset. What does legacy mean to you as a father and as a man?
This one coming being humble at being a good person coming. And when you leave this earth, that's what you're gonna be remembered for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. You want you're gonna either be a lesson or a blessing before you leave this earth. So a legacy is very important. What you leave. And your children, you take your children your ways. Hopefully they take your ways as they grow up as a man or a woman. And they know and accept and say, well, this is I'm my daddy's legacy. So he did things this way, this how I'm gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Your children are your legacy and how people and how not how people treated you, but how you treated people.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's your
Yep.
legacy. I damn sure want to right and say, that nigga a dick, man. Fuck that nigga. Nah, I need people to be like, you know what? You be missed.
Yep. And he created something to leave behind. That's another thing too, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a legacy. You see the name of my business is Welcome Legacy Maintenance. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The name of the podcast is Welcome Legacy Podcast. Right? So I had an epiphany that if I leave this earth and I didn't leave something behind, I'm gonna be forgotten. Right? I'm gonna be forgotten. So I wanted to create content. I wanted to write a book. I wanted to put stuff out there so I will be remembered even when I'm gone. So if you type my name's gonna pull up, and it's not just gonna pull up the bad side.
Yeah.
It's gonna pull up the good things that I did as well. So like with my books, The Borderman and Warhol Story, my kids series, Lila's First Piggy Bank, Hardin's Big Idea, my YouTube channel, Instagram, all that stuff is content creation. Stuff like that passed down, it won't never leave here. Right? It'll never leave. It's gonna live on through my generations. Because just like now, you go in a bookstore, some of those books, just like the Bible is old.
Mm-hmm.
The Quran is old, right? Thousands of years old. They still here to this day, right? So leaving an everlasting legacy is building generational wealth for your family that's gonna pass down to your generation. That's why my stuff is named Welcome Legacy Maintenance. My last name, first name, gonna have to be remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Build a legacy behind your name. All right, we at the last question I got on this thing here. How are you using your story to inspire your kids and others around you?
By showing them no matter what I've been through, or no matter what try to hold me down, I still try. They see me go to prison, they see me come home with nothing, they see me turn nothing into something, they see me go hard, get up, don't make no excuses. And I do that for they can watch me, so hopefully they mimic that. There's no room to be doing negative and bullcrap. There's only room for you to see me doing positive things and keeping my mind on track. Now I need y'all watch me keep my mind on track. Cause that help y'all keep my mind on track. And hopefully I motivate them to say, I can go hard just that.
Mm-hmm. And instilling it in them.
Yeah.
By showing, right? By showing, not just by talking.
My mama used to say, boy, don't smoke no cigarette. Don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. right? I say your actions speak louder than words.
Yep. Actions speak louder than words, man.
Mm-hmm.
Actions speak louder than words. See, this has been a great episode, bro. This has been an amazing episode. A lot of content. Episode 4, From the Streets to the Stove. Future Malik, aka Nike. My dog. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you getting on here with me, man. I really appreciate it. But
I
I'm
appreciate
gonna hit you up. Yeah, you know that. You can come back on here again.
The next time I'm gonna have a hat on my forehead.
Oh man. Hey man, you know they got them little transplant thing. They take the little needle and they poke you and put their hand in your forehead.
Yeah, they need here all right here. Get me right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna know how to act. We get as
hell. Oh shit. Long as you don't take none of that glue shit, cause you know they cut the top of your head off and they peel and stick that shit on your head.
I ain't getting no fight. First time
everybody know.
Man, he got a Donald Trump in the club.
Man, me and my kids, we was riding in the truck and a Facebook short came on and the dude had the crown and they had they was flipping the shit up like this with the hair and then it showed them putting the glue down and putting the thing on top of his head. That shit took the shit out of them. It looking like George Jefferson. But it looked decent after it was gone. After it was on there though. Yeah. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and get off here. And this has been another amazing episode of Welcome Legacy Podcast, episode 4, From the Streets to the Stove. If y'all get any value out of this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, episode will be out every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you, my boy. I'm gonna hit you up when we get off here.
All right, my boy.
All right.